quick show of hands here. Who still calls their mom on a daily basis? You see, I grew up in a generation where we would call our mom at work, speak to a receptionist who then went to interrupt their workday just to ask, hey, can I have that popsicle in the freezer? So the other day when my meat thermometer broke, of course I called my mom. But we have FaceTime now. I grab my phone, I zoom in, I slice open a piece of meat, and I ask, is this cooked or will I die? So 4 years ago, when I found out that I was pregnant, I knew what was coming my way. But what I didn't see coming was the diagnosis of an autoimmune disease. For 5 months of my pregnancy, I was in and out of the ER, left with no answers and in excruciating pain. This pain started in my feet and would eventually spread to my entire body. I was unable to walk unless it was from the bed to the couch. I needed help with something so simple like peeling my own orange. And I wasn't even able to hold a book open long enough to read a single page. I was consistently told that all of my tests were normal and to just continue taking pain medication. And by the end of my pregnancy, my eyes started looking yellow from jaundice. But I remember I would try so hard to delay taking any sort of drug, thinking if I just push through the pain a little bit longer, it would somehow keep my daughter safe. And on one of those days where I tried pushing just that little bit longer, I ended up collapsing on a hospital bathroom floor. And I remember I started sobbing. But it wasn't just from the pain, it was from the unknown. I remember looking around that bathroom wondering, why can nobody tell me what is wrong? Will I be able to take care of my daughter? And of course, why me? And almost instantly, as if there was a little birdie on my shoulder, I heard this voice. Well, why not you? You're not special. Yeah, between you and me, I didn't like that little birdie. But clearly something had to change. So I went home and I started with the basics, affirmations. I sat down, I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm happy. And guess what? Nothing happened. So for the first time in my life, I learned how to just sit still with this moment, with the pain, and learn how to trust my body even though I didn't feel happy or healthy. After 5 long months, I gave birth to a beautiful baby girl, and I was finally diagnosed with psoriatic arthritis. I gained 6 pounds during my entire pregnancy, and I left that hospital under 100. And even though I'm standing here today, this diagnosis is still part of my daily life. But it's given me purpose. I've always heard the saying, you are the writer of your own story. I'm sorry, I don't believe that for a second. Why would we write tragedy willingly? You see, we may not be the writers of our own story, but I believe we get to be the editors. We have the power to choose how we love after being hurt, how we keep going when we lose somebody that we love, and how we treat our bodies when we feel like they have failed us. In moments we don't get to choose what we want, we get to choose an option. What I've realized is perseverance is not some magical strength that you get and you end up on the other side. It's how you show up moment by moment and the small choices that you make when you feel like you have nothing left in you. So one day when my daughter calls me and her meat thermometer's broken, I'm probably not going to be able to help her. But if she ever feels like her world has been turned upside down, I want her to know that there is power in acceptance and in choice. Accepting what is and choosing how she shows up right now. And yes, it may be scary, hard, and honestly, it's gonna feel unfair. But that's really all we have. And I know that whatever right now gives me, now that I can handle. And if not, well, I'll just call my mom. Thank you.